Good morning. It's a pleasure for me to be here today to talk about good governance practices in the advent of technologies and in the advent of a global pandemic that has taught us a lot. With a lot of the unfortunate circumstances that has come about due to this pandemic, there were a lot of learning opportunities. For us in the advanced technology world, and more importantly in the space sector, where we had to run an entire program through the pandemic to get to the launch site and operate it, that transformed the paradigm by which we develop and approach planetary exploration. That paradigm shift was enabled due to good governance practice. More importantly, our risk mitigation process and the procedures that have been put into place, although unconventional for the space programs around the world, enabled us in the Emirates to push forward with this program. What we have learned throughout this process, that it is good practice to look at governance frameworks, to look at risk mitigation processes in the risk management process, and to better enhance and align our overarching procedures when it comes to auditing, to enable programs to be pulled forward, to enable programs to drive through the unknowns at the time of design and development, rather than shying away from it. It is this general direction of embracing the unknown and accepting and trusting an overarching governance framework, and more importantly, trusting the human factor that goes into this, has allowed us to get to the point that we are at today. What I have learned and what my team has learned, that resilience is built into our frameworks, and that adaptability needs to be the cornerstone by which we develop a lot of the frameworks, be it governance or be it our audit framework. It is these enablers that allow for us to work in an agile manner, that allows for us to push forward and allows for us to embrace the advent of technology into our normal way of doing business. I would like to extend to everybody a great thank you to everything that they've been doing in their institutions to adapt to this massive change in the way that we do business, and this great change that has allowed us to learn new practices. And let's take this coming 2 days as 2 days of reflection on what we can do better to ensure that our institutions and organizations and programs are continuously adaptable to change, continuously embracing to technologies and the adoption of technologies, and more importantly, that the agile process is infused into our development process. Thank you.